Well, hello. This is Pat Lynch, and welcome to Season 2 of the Career Pathways Podcast. I'm joined, as always, by
producer Jayson
and Gavin Brunson.
And we have one new member to the team. She's back there behind the board where Jayson usually is, making the magic happen. Please give us a shout out. Your name, please.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne. I'm going to be a producer.
All right, Cheyenne. Where are you from, Cheyenne?
I'm from Montevideo, Minnesota, same as Jayson.
Same as Jayson. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, real good. Do you have a major or anything in mind?
Yeah, I'm going to be a nursing major.
All right. Well, now, yeah, well, real good. Well, we look forward to having you, and we'll get you out on the other side out here in the front, and you can be in front of the camera. I'm
Did we
fumbling.
ever interview Becky Lee?
Not yet.
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah, we'll get there.
She was in the studio. We did a video. It was really funny. She laughs so much.
This is being recorded, Jayson.
No. She's gonna laugh at this.
No slander.
She's gonna.
And you want me to come into your studio? Why?
She's gonna laugh at this. She had such a fun time. I'm sure she'd come back on.
Right.
But they were trying to. It was because she wasn't talking. She was trying to read off of something, and so when she was reading, she kept laughing because the Nepali girls kept making faces and doing all these things, and they were like, "I just can't do it." Like, we were in here for an hour just trying to get the script to work, and it was really fun. I'm sure she'd come back on it.
Perfect. Well, how many episodes did we record last year?
25.
25 episodes.
We recorded 28.
And then we had a bunch of special.
Yeah, so with the specials, we recorded 32.
Yep.
And we recorded a total of 28. We only did 24 plus the 4 specials.
Right.
So we did 28 total.
And so, then this kind of right now, well, first, this season's already started. We had Scott Roulier, our professor of political philosophy. We broadcast his podcast on Monday, and we have a couple more in the can, right?
Yeah, we have Dr. Eric South next week, which is going to be really fun because there was a lot of good information on there, and I have a note still that he gave me. He gave me a list of things to edit out because he misspoke about one of the things about the river flies, where they
stoneflies.
The stoneflies,
right.
The habitat that they're in, he misspoke, so he wanted me to edit it and put a correction thing on screen about it. So I got to do that. But other than that, we have that and then Paul Buey.
Exactly. So that just shows the wide range of faculty and topics we cover. So we got poli-sci, biology, and religion and philosophy, which is pretty cool.
And we're going to move back into English too.
We are, and
the OG.
So yes, let's drum roll, please. All right. Yes, this Thursday we do, in fact, have the OG. Who is that?
Terrell Tibbetts.
There you bet.
50 plus years at Lion.
Yes, and so we're going to be armed and ready with all kinds of great questions. But it's an honor. I mean, he's just an institution. He's a wonderful human being. It's going to be great to have a conversation with him. So it's pretty excited. But one thing we're going to do, in addition to continuing to highlight our outstanding faculty, people in our administration and staff members that are great, we're going to start adding some other things to the podcast, such as.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, some of the major things that we're going to be adding is we're going to be adding a new intro, outro, of course. So we're going to get a new fresh look at the for Career Pathways.
Fresh.
We're not doing a new logo yet. If we ever do a new logo, but the fresh look will just come mainly on the thumbnails, videos. I did like we're moving the color pattern because we did white last year, and so this year we're going to be moving towards a red because our logo is red and white,
right?
And so this year we're going to be focusing for season 2 more on a red tone, like a red beige, like that darker red that the Career Pathways logo has.
All right.
And then he's also going to be doing some special stuff too, and What you got for us?
So far in the crock pot we got cooking. I want to do a special called Meet the Teaks, where there's a fraternity on campus called Teak Tau Kappa Epsilon, and you'll get to deep dive into more personal how they are, who they are, and what they like to do around campus. I would like to get other organizations like BSA, maybe some SAC representatives, and just so you can get to know the organizations around campus.
Right, SGA would be a
SGA
great
would
one,
be a
yeah.
great one.
And so highlight on a lot of our student organizations. This week, we're already starting a special remote interview set with students that had really cool internship experiences over the summer. One of them is actually in the studio. What'd you do? Tell us about what you did this summer.
Well, over the summer, I worked with a contract with an HVAC company, and basically I did e-learning and voiceovers. So essentially all I did was they gave me a script, I read over the script, they edited it, and they put it over sort of somewhat like Google Slides
Right.
for incoming trainees to train and learn the system more effectively.
And, I actually, Jayson, you did something pretty cool this summer. You wrote a book?
Yeah, so I got I already had the book written,
Right.
but now I fully have it published, and it is very good. No,
There you go.
I usually don't like to talk like that, but no, I was pretty proud of it. There was a lot of work done into it too, so
Yeah.
not just from me, but we had a lot of like editing that and suggestions and stuff from some professors on campus. And some actual English students as well. We did a creative writing workshop that we really kind of dug into that piece in particular and really worked it through on what the style was going to be and like how to focus on it. So it's out there. You can purchase it. I put a link in the description.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Self-advertisement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Self promo, selfish plug. But yeah, I was pretty proud of it. It's 400.
Oh,
It's 400 pages long, so.
all right. And then there'll be a lot of other
reading.
great student interviews. We have students that we have, for instance, a student who did an internship at the State Department, have student who studied in Rome and, is an art major. We have a student who worked in theater over in Little Rock, and just others that did really heavy duty research as far as a biology major, and another that was at the Attorney General of state of Arkansas. So you can get a flavor that it's pretty wide ranging as far as all the different student experiences that we're going to be able to capture. And I look forward to doing that, but I also look forward to continuing our conversations with our faculty and staff. So I, kind of wrapping things up. Is there anything else I need to add, or I forgot? Or
One thing on going back quick
Yeah.
to the novel too is we're going to be doing an episode with Dr. Martell on that as well. So if you're really interested more in that book as well, we're going to be doing an episode towards probably the end of the season, specifically all about that and about that world. So.
Producer Jayson, always selling.
I do have
My
one
last
question.
breath.
Yes.
Did we do an episode over you?
No.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pat Lynch. Can we get
Oh,
Pat
no.
Lynch's solo?
I've been trying to do that forever. I said we should have done the first episode as
No,
Pat, but-
I'm like the League of Shadows. I just operate, behind the
Ra's
scenes.
you got a pretty impressive resume though. We should go over
Oh
it.
yeah, but we'll put that in the suggestion box.
1,000 likes right now.
suggestion box.
Well, with that, just a couple things before we wrap up. Once again, welcome, Cheyenne.
Thank you.
It's going to be great having you as a new team member, and also anybody who's listening here on the Line campus, and you say, "Gosh, if these morons can do a podcast, I can do one too." Please join us. And all joking aside, it's we got a studio with professional equipment. We can help you with the recording, editing, distribution. So just let us know. Let any of us,
I'll put
know
some
if you're
emails in the
interested.
description for
Please
Pat
do.
and me and Dr. Rodek Shulga too.
Yeah, and love to get help you out if you're struggling. What kind of podcast idea that I have? Just meet up with us. We can bounce off a few things. You'll find, much like what we're doing here, a lot of it just is a conversation, and just you can hang out, talk about whatever it is that interests you. So anytime, please let us know. So this is Pat Lynch saying goodbye.
Producer Jayson saying goodbye.
Gavin Brunson saying goodbye.
And behind the board,
Producer Cheyenne signing out.
Indeed. All right. Thank you. Bye.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Lyon College and by KILT Studios.